Happy 4th.
Happy Fourth. Well, I'm celebrating July. It's a June, July. It's a Juneteenth 4th.
Yeah, I'm wearing all black today.
I'm wearing my favorite shirt because I feel like I look good in it.
Uh huh.
So there's that. But black joy and
Yeah,
this shirt.
I mean, the Hawaiian print is your signature.
It,
Almost like Carol Baskin is like, with cat print. Like Hawaiian print's your thing.
it is. It is. It's like I like the vacation lifestyle. So I feel like if you dress like it, maybe you'll get it.
Fair.
Like B Simone, I'm trying to manifest.
Oh, Lord, that name.
And speaking of poverty, since we were talking about B. Simone, Kelly Rowland said she almost went broke trying to keep up with her wealthy celebrity lifestyle.
Really?
That means Matthew Knowles wasn't paying shit, and all that sister shit between her and Beyonce didn't matter when it came to the money. Now, here's the thing. I ain't never pretended to be your brother. How many siblings you got? 6?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have room for that. But when it comes to the business, am I fair?
Yes.
Honest. That's
Kelly
not
Rowland knows everybody, along with Lala. Like, between her and Lala, they know the entire industry.
Lala.
Yeah, Lala,
I know who you're talking about.
oh, okay. Lala knows everybody.
But what talent does Lala have? She's barely an actress.
I
Kelly
mean,
can sing. I'll give her that. She can sing, she can dance, and she can probably write. Beyonce probably still have them lyrics from her.
whatever. um, that's probably why you froze, because you were talking about Beyonce in a negative light. But yeah, I had no idea Kelly was like going almost broke trying to keep up with a certain lifestyle. How Atlanta of her. No offense, y'all. I'm just making a joke. Just making a joke.
I've never been more proud.
Speaking of Atlanta, right quick, there's a video circulating of last night. There's a gay club called Compound, and it was packed. And of course, I'm sorry, but there was a fight that broke out. And then unfortunately, the fight was hilarious because this one sissy tried to hit the guy over the head with a Hennessy bottle, but it was a light tap. And it couldn't break. And then he got tackled.
No, he was like, look, I'm not about to go to jail like the brat, but I'm going to prove my point.
Yes, exactly.
Look, I'm going to tap your ass. I'm not trying to crack it. I'm not going to jail like that. I ain't got 2 million for your ass, but I'm going to tap.
But, oh yeah, tap, tap. Shout out to Sweetie for that song. Tap, tap, tap in. Anywho, that's a very good point. I think he just didn't want to go to jail, but he soon got tackled right after he tried to do it unsuccessfully. But yeah, that video is making the rounds. You should watch it. I'll send it to you later. But it is.
Why don't you send it to me
I will.
now? But let me get to the sissy part.
Your reaction.
I'm never going to Atlanta.
I've been to Compound before. It can be really packed. I remember when it was just a straight club.
I mean, I'm seeing all this arguing and all this fussing and fighting and confusion, and there ain't no top to be found. Like, what are you arguing over? Who has the cheaper shirt from Deb or Aeropostale?
I don't know. Ooh, Aeropostale, Jesus.
I see it. I see it.
But it's just really strange. Like, I just don't feel comfortable going to a club right now in that atmosphere, just without a mask too. It's not worth it.
I don't leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm
But
like, I was like, let me get something with a backyard so that way it's like, okay, I can go outside, I can walk around, but people are gambling, the stratosphere is open. I'm not going.
so what were your thoughts on the BET Awards? Because I saw your review and you didn't even bother looking at the rest of it. We didn't mention it on Pop Roast.
You know what it was? I thought the first 33 minutes were so good, they couldn't compare with another 3 hours.
So actually, it was 3 hours, but it was an hour of commercials because online it's 2 hours. It was a 2-hour telecast with an hour's worth of commercials.
And people complain when we put a couple of ads in. Get their money, we can't get our money. Can we?
Exactly. Anywho, I reviewed it as well, and I did enjoy moments, but like Amanda said in the beginning, like, you know, let's put on this award show as an escape to like what's going on right now. And I felt that a lot of the performances were trying to out-woke each other. Like a lot of people were trying to do that, especially the baby, because he had a triggering image. And I'm just like, come on. I get it, but what do you think that person's family feels like watching this and you're opening up rapping with someone's knee on your neck, you know?
This is why I didn't do the whole show, because I was like, okay, you know what? We opened with joy, we opened with pride, and I'm gonna cut out while we have the joy and the pride because I knew it was going to get serious. And I was like, it's been so serious for so long. You lose a mental capacity at some point where it's like, okay, look, I'm just gonna play Parcheesi. Like I can't deal.
Parcheesi?
What?
You said Parcheesi?
Parcheesi.
Oh, okay. It's just a fun word.
It is a fun word. It's a fun game.
Never played it. But I was glad that Meg Thee Stallion gave a really good performance. I'm glad Khloe and Hailey gave a good performance. Like there was moments and I enjoyed it. And I thought that at least with the performances, each one felt like a music video.
We had a lot more live instrumentation, and I feel like the band, everybody's band was on point. The music was beautiful. Maybe it was because BET wasn't doing the productions and they actually had their stuff set up. There weren't any lags, there weren't any issues with the feed, but the music, the instrumentation, I feel like it was giving me a 70s vibe where it's like, it's just you, the microphone, your band, and the music. And people really focused on the music, and that I enjoy. That I feel like has been missing, where it's like, you can't do a whole bunch of shit. It's like either you got it or you don't. Right. And everyone delivered like dominoes. I was impressed. And I feel like, let's have a return to artistry. Like, let's celebrate actual art, actual talent, actual musicians.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's been missing, and I got to see that, and I was like, okay, this is refreshing. It was new.
The first 33 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I was just like, man, that's all you got. I mean, you impressed me in 33 minutes, you got something. You know my attention span.
Yes.
I could have cut out after Amanda's, intro. And Quiet as It's Kept. That gave me enough material, even though she didn't have enough material. It is now time for the 4th of July food segment. So guess what I'm having this morning? I think you'll be really proud and really pleased.
What?
Etouffee.
Oh, wow. Etouffee. Crawfish etouffee.
Yeah. I don't know if it's crawfish. There's sausage in here.
Oh, okay. It's etouffee. It's fine. My mom made that all the time, and for some reason, as a kid, I was just so picky I didn't want it, but she makes some bomb etouffee.
You brought me some. She isn't, that's what,
Oh, I brought you jambalaya. It's in the same family, but yeah, it was jambalaya. Etouffee is more of like a creamier sauce.
She can freeze some and send it to me.
I actually need my mom to send me some gumbo.
Me too.
So let's get into our Bravo talk. I know you're glad that the Housewives are finally back. something to review these days, you know. So on the 2nd, New York came back. Jill made an appearance. Was glad to see. I really think Jill should come back.
You see, I didn't watch when Jill was on, so I don't understand the obsession that people have with Jill.
She was just such a New York woman, and there wasn't a snobbiness like there is with Ramona and what's the other chick? Even Dorinda sometimes come off like real snobby, but I don't know. Like I didn't mind Jill. Anywho, Garcelle and those other girls come back on July 8th. I'm excited about that, so I can continue to review them.
Honestly, I've been so overexposed to Karens. I'm like, I'll look at Housewives of New York when I get around to it.
Okay, that's why you didn't review it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So the first person on the docket.
Hold on. Etouffee is this good. You really should have tried to get me to New Orleans a little more.
You should visit New Orleans when you get a chance. Well, when everything's safe.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like we had so many things on our agenda. You were going to Japan.
Yeah.
Hell, I might go with you. Be so sick of being in the damn house. Actually, you should stop and visit me here, and then we could go together because I'm a lot closer now.
You are. And Japan is actually safer right now than the United States.
Yeah, a lot of places are safer than the United States. It's like us and Brazil.
Like the EU or just all of Europe don't want us.
They said no.
We're like Amanda Seals to other countries.
I don't know what's better, that joke or this etouffee. It's a tough call. Skillshare is an online learning community with tons of classes for creative people and curious people. You can learn so many different things. At a time when amazing conversations are happening today, your voice is more essential than ever, and you can explore classes to unlock your creativity for social good. Skillshare offers creative classes designed for the world we're actually living. Things you actually need to know, like how to monetize a YouTube channel and how to get the most out of it. I know that's something I've needed. Not only are these lessons vital, but they'll help keep you inspired and keep you expressing yourself in times when you can't really get out and do that.
So a couple of classes that I looked at, preferably by Black creators, one of them was a creative writing course, and it wasn't even that long. It was a couple minutes. I checked it out. It's by Roxanne Gay. I enjoyed that a lot. There's another class by Soledad O'Brien that involves storytelling and all the essentials and strategies for great storytelling. I really enjoyed that class too. She gave good strategies and just for crafting great storytelling. I really appreciated that. It was not that long and I learned a lot. And honestly, there's multiple classes for everyone to do. Like, you know, I just started my YouTube channel and I could use some like tips on editing. There's like so many different things.
Skillshare is valuable at this moment because we simply can't explore the world the way we used to, but our minds are still yearning for new information, and we want to be creative right now. We have to create our own joy.
Yes.
And some of us are creating new businesses, new ways of life, figuring out what really makes us happy.
Yep. There's classes to fit your schedule and skill level. There's also unlimited access to different classes. And Skillshare is incredibly affordable with only $10 for an annual membership.
Explore your creativity and get 2 free months of premium membership at Skillshare.com/roast. That's 2 whole months of unlimited access to thousands of classes for free. Get started and join today by heading to Skillshare.com/roast. That's 2 free months of unlimited access to thousands of free classes at Skillshare.com/roast.
Anywho, Mariah from Married to Medicine has confirmed that she has not been asked back to season 8. And she's definitely trying to get lawyered up. She says she has no reason why, well, she can't think of a reason why they're not asking her back.
I have a reason. You don't mesh well with the ladies. You're not a good fit. Like, okay, you are a creator of the show. When they stop giving you your percentage, that's when they're being racist. If you don't fit on the show, you don't fit on the show. And you don't fit on the show. You are an entitled asshole. It's only fun to watch for about 5 minutes. These women ain't on that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't fit. So you must quit.
So she's ready to, like, I guess sue them. She's ready to bring, like, racism into it. So, I mean, I don't know. I agree. I don't think she's really that good for the show. She's not bringing that much anymore.
She brings nothing, and the arguments you have, and like, honestly, get rid of fucking Quad too, because if Quad ain't there, you ain't got nothing.
The Potomac taglines have come out. Have you heard them?
It sounded so stilted, so amateurish. It was like it was like piecing together somebody's phone call. It's like if you and I had gotten on the phone and had a normal conversation, and then somebody took words that we spoke during that conversation and put them together to make our taglines. That's what it sounded like to me. It was horrible.
I'm keeping my tagline because I love it too much. Basically, if y'all missed it, mine it would be, I'm 6'7", so I can't help but look down on you. Like, it just sticks.
You know what I would say? I know how to work it and be seen.
Yes, Nene.
Actually, that was Cynthia.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
I just thought it was so funny.
I know it's ironic because she's damn near invisible.
No, it should have been, I know how to work it and be by Nene.
Right. So the tagline for Giselle is, I'm still the baddest thing talking and the most anointed one talking. Huh.
That's why I said they seem fucked up. And also the baddest. I'm sorry, baby doll head. You ain't the baddest nothing. Maybe the baddest dressed at BravoCon. Maybe the baddest fashions. Maybe the baddest can't keep a husband.
She did look like a more complex.
I will say this, you are the baddest because, girl, you run a man off like nobody's business. So you are maybe the baddest lover. I don't know, but you can't keep a man. And when you go back to your own droppings, Jamal, Bryant, ew, girl.
I don't know. But Karen Huger, hers is, honey, the Grande Dame doesn't repeat history. She makes it.
You can't repeat history because your man don't make enough money to owe the IRS another $100,000. Let's be real.
Yeah, I think she should have replaced history with debt. And the queen of Potomac, for me, Monique, because I just love Monique. She's my favorite.
Maybe I was gonna say the king has to be Robin. So I was like,
Jesus.
And happy Father's Day, Robin. Happy Father's Day.
Monique's tagline is, maybe if you tried a little harder, you wouldn't have to try me. Fair. I'm digging that one. Now, Robin, your favorite. I live in a house full of ballers, but I never get played. Girl. This man was...
You can't get played in an open marriage.
Team. Okay, fine. There you go. It makes sense now. It makes sense. Thank you. Now, Ashley, now that I have my baby, that's the only crap I take. Meh. Candace. Reading is fundamental, and honey, I own the library.
You don't own shit. Your mama donated $5,000 and got a bench.
Exactly. Like, everyone just brought her mom into it. She's like, you don't own nothing, girl. Then the last one, I don't know her name yet, but she's a doctor. The professor has arrived and class is officially in session. I have high hopes for her. Hopefully she does well. She looks good too. I like her. Just the last housewife news is about Dina from Jersey. Now, if you watch Jersey, y'all, that news is wild. Like her ex-husband is going to jail. He sent mobsters to beat up Dina's current boyfriend. Her ex is brothers with Caroline Manzo's husband. And yeah, he called a hit out on him.
Wait. The guy that was on Real Housewives of New Jersey, that was Dina's husband.
It's her ex-husband. He's like brothers with Caroline's husband. And he sent the mob hit. Well, not a hit, but you know what I mean. Like he sent them to beat his ass in exchange for a free discount at the brownstone. Right. And Dina got like they beat his ass and they robbed Dina as well as her.
Wait, was this that home invasion that happened? Like
yeah, they tied them to chairs and everything. Like
the family set that shit. I told you, they're thugs. They're thugs, the filthy lot of them. They wanted to talk about you were engaged 19 fucking times.
Exactly.
You're disgusting, stinking thugs. You're criminals. I don't want you in my neighborhood. Oh my God. You are, I'll never.
It's just crazy because they were talking about in season 1, I think you were still reviewing it, that they didn't have mob connections, but clearly, like.
I said they were thugs.
Oh, okay.
Thugs.
But it's just wild. And, you know, they're not speaking anyway, but that's why she moved to California too, to get away from the East Coast.
Child, all I can do is crack my crab on that one.
So anyway, y'all, I know y'all want to hear us talk about Jada's business. Just to say, I mean, when you put your business out there, you can't get mad when someone tries to put out your business.
That, you know what? They could have just stayed so silent.
The thing is, like, it's none of our business. You know, I don't know why August Alsina, and of course, it seems a little bit sus that he's trying to promote an album and talk about this as well. Like, I just don't get it. But I mean, what does he have to lie for? That's another thing. Like, I don't think he's lying, but according to Jada and Will, he's lying.
He's lying because he ain't talking about how Will bust that pussy wide.
I think it was more so.
I am sorry. That is MMF if I'd have never seen it.
No, I think he was more into Jada, and then so Will can do his thing with Dwayne Martin.
That's another thing. While Jada was busy with Jada's business, what was Will doing?
Exactly. And then he said he got Will's permission.
Child, Will don't give a fuck about that pussy. Will cares as much about pussy as you do.
Anywho, I think that, you know, it's just surprising that the Smiths are, you know, how wealthy they are. They don't have NDAs. Like, Real Tea, Trey Songz has NDAs. So how the hell does Will and Jada don't take advantage of NDAs?
The gag is the fact that you know Trey Songz has NDAs.
Look, I ain't want the gossips you didn't hear from me. Allegedly. Jada's about to take herself. I'm taking myself to the table. Let me say the quote.
And while you do that, I'm going to show you how to crack this part of the crab with your hands. What you do is you put them in the heel of your hands and then you.
Oh my goodness. How barbaric. I can't do all that. So Jada took to Twitter and said, there's some healing that needs to happen. So I'm bringing myself to the red table. Myself to the red table. So she's going to have a one-on-one convo with herself. I don't know. Like, I'm guessing she's going to bring Willow and her mama into it as well. Are we going to talk about open relationships? Why August is saying this right now? And what was the relationship? I mean, Jada, you invited us into your business. So give it. Come on. when you put your business in the streets, I mean, that was your rule number one from the first day I met you. We do not put our business in the streets. That was rule one, y'all, when I met Alex. When filming, we do not put our business in the streets because that invites people to everything. And I'm sure she didn't want that out.
It really does. And I also feel like you had to know, tangling with a tenderoni and an emotional songwriting tenderoni, he was going to put your business in.
And he ain't all there. He's not all there.
He's fine enough where I let him put my business in the streets.
I don't know.
No.
That pussy is bonkers. I know. No, thank you. I'm going to just sign an NDA.
I'm signing off after that pussy is bonkers. I'll call you tomorrow.
I don't know. Like, if I ever get to a status of being famous, like, no. Before I even talk to you, you're signing something.
Do you think I'm going to have to start having people sign shit?
I don't think so, because you stay in your house.
That's true. That's true.
I can't wait to see this, and I'm not sure when the Red Table Talk is, when she's interviewing herself. I can't wait to see what she says.
I think that she's going to give us the same Will and Jada spiel and say, maybe, I think that she will admit to an emotional affair, but she will never say, child, he had that leg up. She ain't gonna say that. And I'm sorry, but if you're going to tangle with a tenderoni, you're gonna get that leg up. Look, the thing is, like, if you're gonna spend an afternoon with August, even if he's not your favorite, I think a leg would be up.
And here's the tea. No one was shocked. No one was surprised. Like, Aubrey, huh?
There is surprising news because people are saying that Will Smith has a girlfriend with a vagina.
I didn't hear that. No, I just didn't hear that. But the thing is, there's nothing wrong with an open relationship. There's nothing wrong with an open marriage. Like, it's two grown people. It's their business. But Jada's business is our business now. So, of course, we're going to, like, be all up in it.
Let's take
the tea.
See, we ain't got a table. We ain't got a red table, a blue table, a green table. Stay out of business.
Exactly. Period. You know? But yeah, like, if they're like, what's the one I'm trying to say?
Polyamorous.
I mean, polyamorous. Really? You think?
That's what polyamory is, like a relationship amongst a few consenting adults.
Oh, okay. I just didn't have a problem with
Will
it.
Definitely is out, you know, I'm sure Will has a companion and Jada has a companion and they all seem to live on the compound together. That's polyamory to me because it's not just one-sided, which would be bigamy.
Okay.
Well, bigamy is when you have two wives or three wives, but it's not like, you know, Jada's out there getting hers, Will's out there getting his, Dwayne's enjoying himself. I mean, Dwayne Martin is a C-list actress, a C-list actor living a $100 million lifestyle. How? Will's bussy. That's how. The fact that Will Smith is involved in his divorce to Tisha Campbell should tell you something. And then he also fucked up Lisa Ray's marriage, but she'll never say, you know, he was fucking my husband because she couldn't admit it. She couldn't admit it. But he was. I think she was saying that stuff about women to placate herself.
I don't really have much to say left on this topic, but I'm really curious as to what, you know, the episode is gonna talk about.
I can't wait to see. We are all going to be tuned in with breath that is bated.
Because some people, like, you know, think that August Alsina needs to be on it.
I feel like if he is, it's just going to be too scripted. I want Jada to put her foot in her mouth. And speaking of foot in mouth, Terry Crews. Girl.
He is,
what's wrong with you? Did you see that Roland Martin interview? I couldn't get through 2 minutes.
I didn't watch it.
I don't like, I don't understand if it's Stockholm syndrome. Like, I don't know what's going on with him, but it's like 1 minute, you know, this white agent fondles you in public, in front of your wife, and you can't do anything about it. But now you're out here apologizing for the same people.
He's doubling down on it too. He's not backing down off of it. ABC is giving him a check, and he is just like tap dancing.
He's doing this. Kickball change, kickball change, kickball change. Kickball change, kickball change.
That was well, it wasn't like shucking and jiving, but it was something. Do you experience stress or have anxiety, chronic pain, or even having trouble sleeping? Well, you're not alone, because many of us do, and that's why I take Feels. Now, what is Feels? Feels is a premium CBD delivered directly to your doorstep.
Feels helps you reduce stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness naturally. Place a few drops under your tongue and feel the difference within minutes. The thing to remember about CBD is that finding your right dose is important, and everyone's dose is different. So leave room to experiment. Over the course of a week or so, you may need to take more or less to get the effects that you're after. If you're new to CBD, Feels offers a free CBD hotline to help guide your personal experience. Feels works naturally to help you feel better. There's no high, hangover, or addiction.
Now, what's your experience with taking Feels?
I take it to help orchestrate my sleep because I've moved and now it's 3 hours different. And it's a lot sunnier here, so it helps my circadian rhythms. I also take it because sometimes my back hurts. And sometimes I'll take it before I do like maybe 2 or 3 hours of filming to be like, okay, I'm going to calm myself, relax, and find the funniest things to say about Nini's wigs.
Right. And after my Karen situation, I came home and took me a few drops of Feels too. And I just felt zen. I felt better. Anywho, join the Feels community to get Feels delivered directly to your doorstep every month, and you'll save money on every order, and you can pause or cancel at any time. Feels has us feeling our best every day, and it can help you too. Become a member today by going to feels.com/roast, and you'll get 50% off your first order with free shipping. That's FEALS.com/roast to become a member and get 50% automatically taken off your first order with free shipping. And that's feels.com/roast.
April Jones' children were playing on a stripper pole in her home.
I mean, just knowing the optics of it, like, why even put that online for people to see? I'm sure there was nothing wrong with it, but I don't think she needed to broadcast that.
I don't think she needed to broadcast that either. This is, and like they were just in the background, you know, while she was, well, neglecting them. Because Lord knows they could have fallen off that pole like Tip Drill had to get a whole new face. But why is there a stripper pole in your living room? When
in
you
living room, the common area.
It like in the boudoir is one thing, but the living room, like really, we got to while we're watching football.
Why not the basement? Something, I don't know. Like Candy has a pole in her basement, probably in her sex dungeon.
Child, Todd can't climb that shit. Neither can she. You know what is interesting to me about all of these Karens?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you realize that this is an era where you can no longer get away with that. You will be filmed, ostracized, and unemployed all within about 35 seconds because Twitter will get on your ass, baby.
I don't get it. Like it's a real like surge of a lot of Karens being, you know, called out.
You would think that they would say, okay, well, now's the time for me to just shut up, wear my mask, and shut up. I can dislike something with a closed mouth and be like, you know what, I ain't gonna focus on that. I'm a, try to keep my job. Because these heifers are out here losing jobs, homes, careers, husbands.
And minding your business is free. Free.
For you ain't even gotta pay. You ain't even gotta use code roast.
Minding your own business.
But you know what? Go on to mindyourbusiness.com/code roast if you feel a Karen moment coming. If you ever feel a Karen moment coming, honey, we got your ass.
Right. Like, I wish you were with me when that happened to me. Like, I was minding my own business, y'all. And this lady came up to us wearing her mask wrong and everything. I wanted to get the phone out, but I was just this is stuff I see online. Is this really happening to me right now? So apparently, according to People magazine, Khloe and Tristan are back together.
Because a dog always returns to its own vomit. Who's the dog in this situation? Both of them. The both of them. Honestly, you know who I really respect? The baby mama who quietly collects her check and raises her child away from the foolishness. She was like, oh, you ain't shit. All right, well, you're still making money, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna let your parent just, don't let my kid get a new head when she's hanging out with the stepmama. And
they're basically quarantined.
This makes me believe the story that was out earlier about Khloe wanting another baby by Tristan. Because I think that it's like, okay, it went over bad. Let me try to get back with them. She probably paying him. I mean, like, if you have to pay for a new head, you probably got to pay for dick.
And I'm just thinking, like, y'all tried to destroy a Black woman over this philandering idiot, and you're still with him. I don't get it. Is the dick that good? Is dick ever that good to be stupid, to be that stupid?
Child, well, the world is full of people that proves it is.
So, Khloe got wind of the article, and it's just, if something comes out on People or TMZ, I'm sure the Kardashians are behind it. So why are you acting surprised? But this is what she said. She posted on Twitter, she said, wait, what? LOL. I just came online and I'm even confused. You always online. She said, basically my daily thoughts about 2020, but for real, what the WTF? And she said, quarantine has us all going crazy emojis. I just think, I don't know. I just don't think she cares. She wants to have her dick and eat it too. I mean, her cake and eat it too. If she wants to be with the man, just be with him. We don't really give a shit.
Whether you're working from home or working on your fitness, you want what you're listening to be what you're listening to, not what your roommates, your kids, what the people next to you on the bus is listening to. Everyone needs a great pair of wireless earbuds, but before you go dropping hundreds of dollars on a pair, you need to check out the wireless earbuds from Raycon. You already know Raycon earbuds start off at about half the price of any other premium wireless earbud on the market, and they sound just as amazing as other top audio brands you know.
Their newest model, the everyday E25 earbuds, are their best ones yet, with 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, because we all love that bass, and a more compact design that gives you a nice noise isolating fit. Now, the Raycon wireless earbuds are really comfortable and are perfect for a conference call or when you're binging podcasts, like Pop Roast. So, these are mine. I love blue. Thank you, Raycon. They are so sleek and like they go in easily. I love these. When you listen to them, I can barely hear like these people outside blasting their music. I can hear my music. And they don't come out. They don't come out. So you've heard us talk about how the company was co-founded by Ray J and celebrities like Snoop Dogg, Cardi B, Melissa Etheridge, Brandy, or J.R. Smith are obsessed with Raycon. So pick up a pair and see what the hype is all about.
Now's the time to get the latest and greatest from Raycon. Get 15% off your order at buyraycon.com/roast. That's buyraycon.com/roast for 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds at buyraycon.com/roast.
Just a random note because Amanda's birthday passed on July 1st, and I noticed on her page, because she blocked me. She used the old picture that I took of her.
Sue!
Like,
that's your intellectual property. Sue!
I should sue, right? I'm kidding. I shouldn't. But this was the birthday. She actually talked about it. Yeah, she mentioned in one of her Insta stories in 2016. That's when I was with her. She had a comedy show. It was a birthday show, and none of her friends showed up to it. I was there for that. It was only us. It was only me and the interns, and the only thing that was her saving grace was her mom sent her her favorite cake.
So she literally had to hire friends for her birthday party.
I'm not saying all that, but she had a birthday themed show. This is before Smart, Funny, and Black was what it was. That just shows you, I mean, like she invited all her friends to it and no one showed up. I'm glad, she's in a better place today.
What friends?
Well, I mean, Charlemagne was her friend. Like I thought she invited him.
You know what? She needs to pick better friends.
Like if I do ever see her, I'm gonna be like, so you blocked me before I can even like tell you the tea, because I can't be responsible for what my co-host says, just as you can't be responsible of what Charlemagne says. So
she can't even be responsible for getting an invitation to a party. She doesn't know our friend responsible.
But anyway, I just wanted to say that fact. Like I just saw like, oh, I took that picture that she posted. Anyway.
You should put a copyright claim on it since she,
Now that would be peak petty.
And she is peak petty, so she would be like, all right, I get it. Nene Leakes has a new show.
Does she? I remember you talking about it. Who? According to who?
According to The Blast.
Really?
Yep.
Or you just wanted to say according to The Blast?
No, it's The Blast.
Oh, okay, wow.
But I heard it a couple other places too. It's been around. Oh God! But she's made bigger headlines for these feet, these hooves. Oh Lord, she didn't put girl. She took one of them pictures where she laying in front of. She got them feet back there, giving you every ounce of hoof and antler. Now I've been in the pool every day, and my feet do look a little messed up because I've been in the pool every day, all day. You don't touch no drop of water. Why are you?
Is that in the photo?
It's in a photo that she put on. It's Jesus Christ, these quad hoppers. I mean, these are just some big manly feet. I swear, if I didn't know it was Nene, I'd be like, whose uncle is that? But Nene's new show is supposed to be some beauty competition on E! Like Glam Squad. It's going to be like Glam Squad versus Glam Squad. And it's like, you don't know anything about Glam Squad. You walked around here looking like something off Fraggle Rock with these fee-fi-fo-fum feet. Nails are never together. You always look like you just crushed a Smurf. I can't take it.
Well, Tamar has a show about hair. So why can't Nene have a show about glam?
That's true, because Tamar ain't got no edges, and Nene ain't got
or
no
hair.
True.
That show was terrible, by the way.
Fun fact, Tamar and I look exactly alike when we wake up in the morning.
Woo. Well.
She wake up, look every ounce of me.
Well, as long as her boyfriend Tracy Chapman enjoy it, fine.
There we go.
Are there any shows that you're watching right now?
I'm getting into 90 Day Fiancé.
People have been begging you to do that one.
And I was like, okay, you know what? Let's give it a try. And it's a shit show. It is an absolute shit show. It is entirely too long. Everybody told me to watch the Pillow Talk, so now I'm going to do the Pillow Talk. But that is something new that I'm enjoying now that I don't have to suffer through Insecure.
I think you will also like Dating Around. It's on Netflix. It's a simple 26-minute show, and it's about basically one person going on 5 dates, but it's the same 5 dates. Like it's 5 different people that they're going out with, but they're all going on the same date, and it's meticulously edited into the same scene. A lot of people know about it, but it's on season 2. It's really good. You should check it out.
Is it reality or scripted?
It's reality.
Okay.
So they basically it's like it's me on a date. The first season is in New York. It's really good, and let's say I'm going to Harlem Public. I'm going to Harlem Public with the same. Well, I'm going on a date with 5 different people, but it's going to be at Harlem Public 5 times, and then I pick up, who I want at the very end of the show. But it's like 26 minutes. It's so realistic if you've been on a date before, like, in New York. It's so realistic because it captures all the awkwardness. Like you have some people going in for a kiss, just like, it's so embarrassing at some points. But take a look at it. Season 2 is in New Orleans. And a lot of people were saying that, like, what New Orleans is this? Because I was watching, I was like, what in the gentrified fuck is this? New Orleans does not look like this. This is not the New Orleans I grew up in. But anywho, check it out. It's a good show, Dating Around.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hawk my own channel right now. Y'all, I have my own channel. If you didn't know, it's C Diggy One. I used to work at, a high-end Japanese spot where they have Wagyu beef. And they serve this for $20 an ounce, minimum 4 ounces. Mm. And I would have people come in and ask for that shit well done. Well done. Wagyu.
I think, like, honestly, I really feel like that's one of those times when the chef should say, I only serve it medium. Medium is the most. That's like the chef is like, if you wanted meat, go somewhere else. I ain't fucking this kind of meat up.
Right, but I'm just like, hey, if you want to spend $120 on a well-done steak, you paying for it. You're paying for it. You're not sending it back because that shit's gonna look like a hockey puck to the table. Anywho, speaking of hockey pucks, the NFL, I know, wrong sport, right? But the NFL finally wants to change the name of the Washington Redskins. Finally. Because of, everything that's happening right now. I'm just like, it took this long for y'all to realize that shit ain't cool.
They have been trying to get that name changed for a long time.
I was in my 20s when that shit was going on. So now they're thinking of the Red Tails or the Warriors, etc. So they need to get Colin Kaepernick back on the field if they want any type of legitimacy with this, like, we're with the cause.
That'll be interesting to see if he gets back on the field because he supposedly had that trial like 6 months ago, like somebody
right. So did that show come on yet? Marriage Boot Camp?
Yes, I haven't seen the first episode, but Phaedra's pathetic attempt at regaining fame is back on the air. On We TV. I mean, to go from Bravo to We, well.
Oh, okay. Huh. I'm just not interested.
And the thing is, she's lying on the show saying that she's with this actor, but they're not having sex.
They're probably not even together anymore.
And also, sex is the only thing Phaedra has to offer. She doesn't have money. She has 2 kids by a felon who she left with her mother, and she doesn't have a career. So what other than pussy does Phaedra have? She's not intelligent and she's not attractive.
She has a law degree.
A lot of people have law degrees. And I'm really not looking forward to reviewing it. but I'm going to, just for the opportunity to cuss her lying ass out one more time.
Is anyone else on this show besides Phaedra? Because that's all I hear talking about is Phaedra. Is anyone else?
Hazily, but I mean, yeah, exactly. That's the face I make too. Hazily. And she really thinks so much of herself. That big-faced little girl. You think just because you have a snout, you could smell the truth.
She does have a snout.
A snout. Just like Khloe Kardashian's original nose. That's why she has to take different heads on, because when you've got that snout, honey, they can't fix that. You got to go to Korea and have a bone saw.
Not a bone saw, Lord.
It's the only way to get rid of a snout.
So I know you watch Black Ink Crew. I don't know who this is. Lalania Barrios?
Yes, Lily from Black Ink Crew got arrested for fighting with her girlfriend.
For catching her in bed with another woman.
Well, Lily, you are built like a sack, and you also bring nothing to a relationship, but I'm guessing average puss at absolute best. So I'm not surprised your woman stepped out on you. And you only got with a woman because you couldn't keep a man.
Oh. Oh, Jesus. Well, the mugshot is really nice, though. Did you see it?
I don't like to look at someone that ugly. I just scrolled past.
Fair.
Wow.
Wait, what are you saying wow about?
A paraglider instructor in Turkey hooked up a couch and a television to the paraglider and is literally like flying through the air with the greatest of ease.
I didn't even have to ask, who was that?
That's incredible and also terrifying. Okay.
The only thing white people scared of is equality. That's all I'm saying.
Ah! They will strap themselves to a couch and fly through the air, but it's called
right. Equal rights.
They're gonna live in my building.
Well, I want to see what lies Media Takeout has right now. Now, this is disrespectful. Sean Diddy Combs aging badly during quarantine.
Ooh, he did age badly during the quarantine, though. He looked like Peter Thomas. I'm sorry, Penelope Thomas Bailey.
Strahan, Sarah, and Kiki morning show has been canceled.
I know. Now, that is something that the damn COVID has taken from us. And I am pissed because I like that show. And everybody's like, they're still like under contract. They've just got to figure out like where to put them now because people kind of needed another news hour because
exactly. And I'm guessing like that little hour that they added, it was doing well because, you know, a lot of people are frantic and don't know what to do and they're just, you know, talking to this show. But I think Kiki needs her own show. She could do without the other two. Well, I guess that's what the hot topics are for today, this week.
This 4th of Juneteenth. Well, I will see you sooner than we see the truth out of Jada Pinkett Smith.
And I'll see you sooner than we see that NDA.